Like the whatever the internet used to do, you know? Dial up.
You want to do
You know what I'm saying?
Is that the dial-up sound to you?
Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode number 99 of Ignore the Backlog podcast. I almost said 98 there because it's just like muscle memory from last week.
Yep.
Evil Space Boy's here.
Hi.
Hey,
I'm here.
What's up?
Not much. How are you?
I was a little hard on the P there. It was harder than I wanted it to be. I'll be honest. What's up?
Did you puff into the mic? Is it going to be like super aggressive?
It's like, you know what that was up reminded me of? It was Community, John Goodman, his role in Community, where he's like, what's up? The dean's like, what's up? And he's like, that's what's up. You're like, oh, damn.
What's up?
He means business.
I fucking love John Goodman in that show.
So good.
That show is just, that show is just good. Anyway, this is a podcast about video games.
Yeah, they had a video game episode or something, right? D&D, it's close enough.
D&D episode, which I don't think is no longer aired because of the drow face.
What?
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? Seems like an overreaction, doesn't it?
It was a little sketch when it happened, and I was kind of surprised it got away with it for so long.
It's green.
Yeah. It's so great, though. Honestly,
it's green. The color is green. Who are the green people we're offending?
It's black because that's the color. Their skin's supposed to be like the color of midnight.
Yeah, but go watch that episode. It's a green. It's absolutely fucking dark green. 100%.
Okay, anyway.
Fucking watch it! Goddamn watch it! Don't go, fuck, let's watch it together, motherfucker.
How can I watch it?
I will buy you the DVD.
It's been removed. There we go. Buy the unedited old DVD.
I'm pretty sure that none of my Dota friends are going to talk to me after today.
Oh, no.
I mean, none of the people I'm on the team with, because that's all fine, because we know how to play Dota. But the other people that I know.
The normal people?
The normal people. Yeah, there was some just vibes passed back and forth, you know what I mean?
Happened? What happened in the Dota? Do you want to talk about it?
Not specifics, but just let's say some people I haven't played with in a while played with them. And then they were like, it's good to play with you. I was like, are you sure? Because we haven't lost yet. And they're like, yeah. I'm like, well, maybe you don't remember what it's like losing with me. And so I showed them. And they were just quiet. And then we all, went our separate ways after the end of the game, which is, I'm sure it's fine. But, you don't play with me for a while, you forget. You forget the other side of me. Dark side.
The dark side of forts. Yeah, it's really funny because like there's moments where like I'll talk to like somebody in my old guild and they're like, you should come play WoW again, and we miss it and we miss you. I'm like, are you sure you miss me screaming at you for 20 minutes when you fucked up a raid? And they're like, I'm like, they're like, it wasn't like 20 minutes. I'm like, no, I would time it. And I remember with you, it was at least 20 minutes. Yeah. I wasn't exactly the nicest person either, so I can feel you. Maybe that's why we get along. We can sense each other's bad sides.
I know. The only problem is that we didn't start Dota at the same time. When we tried Dota together, I had already been playing a lot, and you had quit for multiple years, I'm pretty sure. And so we weren't on the same level of getting angry at each other. I think if we had been playing together for 3 years, it would be going great. You know what I mean?
Maybe. Yeah, no, for sure. Honestly.
Or we'd never get to that point because one of us would have said something, you can't take it back or something.
That's true. Like, you suck toes or something.
Sure. That would have gotten me.
I know it. I knew it.
What do you think would have been more hurtful, you or me, in our rage?
I think you. Although I could probably get something really good and cut you real deep, and you will act
immediately
like
after. So I break the friendship, and then we're still stuck in a game together, and then you rip me apart. Is that how it goes?
Yeah, I think so. I would cut you.
Oh, the
so
gates
deep
are open. The floodgates, they're open.
They're open. I think I would cut you so deep psychologically that you would never recover from it.
What would you say to me? What could cut me that deep?
Seth MacFarlane isn't that talented.
Yeah, but like as a joke, right? Because I get it. It's you just say the opposite of what's true. Anyway,
So Dota.
You want to take that back?
No. I keep half expecting you to end the call.
Yeah,
this is where you put the
just doesn't make
disconnect
good,
sound in here.
It just doesn't make. I mean, I guess I could put the Discord leave call there. I don't know. I was just thinking logistically, it's more of a the longer that I let that bit go, the more of a pain this podcast is to edit for me. So it's kind of like shooting myself in the foot.
It's true.
So what did you do this week?
Yeah. I didn't play a whole lot. I kind of got back into Binding of Isaac again because it's just kind of mindless, and I can watch YouTube about murder, and then I can play Binding of Isaac while I get murdered in a video game.
Yeah. You're like, psychologically, what's this doing to me? And they're like, well, psychologically, when you get murdered, you're just dead, so it doesn't really matter.
Right, exactly.
And you're like, well, it doesn't help in video games because I'm respawning.
But, like, yeah, because, like, I haven't been feeling good, so I'm only at my computer in, like, small bursts, and then I'll go lay down on my bed right next to me. So I could get up, play, like, a match of, well, I guess not a match of Dota, but a run of Isaac. Lose really quickly because I've been playing, like, garbage, and then immediately go lay down on my bed and cry into the mattress. But I did finally sit down and finish, I guess I should say, 12 minutes. And I was a lot further along than I thought I was. I was having a hard time dealing with the incapacitating the cop so I could get his information. But I guess I had found more information that was pertinent to the end earlier in the game. Mostly pertaining to the nanny character, and some other stuff. So as soon as like there was something revealed, I'm trying not to spoil this game because it's really hard. Maybe we should do a quick spoilers with a Z on this game.
Yeah, I'd be down. It's a good game that has some spoiler-worthy shit.
Yeah, it has some definite mind fucks. Also, I can see why Kojima is obsessed with this game because he likes weird fucking shit like this.
Yeah.
And it's like, you fucking weird motherfucker.
Yeah.
Of course you're into this game. Of course you're into this game. But yeah, I beat that today. I'll have to ask you, what ending did you get? There's 3.
Well, I have seen all of them. I guess the first one I technically got was like the well, I don't know how to say it either without spoiling it.
Yeah.
They have different names that are like non-spoilery.
Yeah, kind of. The achievements like alone, mindfulness, and then I forgot what the other one is.
I played this on. We played the rest of this on Fabian's account, I think. Is that true?
I'll have to look at her achievements, maybe? I don't know.
Give me a second.
They're hidden, though, if you don't have them. So I ended up only with one achievement.
Yeah, but I think the thing is, I don't have any. Wait a minute. Where are the achievements? I didn't get any achievements.
I only got one. Apparently, there's 12.
Okay, so yeah, we finished the game on her account. Let me see if I can find.
Did you also expect that ending to happen?
No, I mean, no.
No, I don't think anybody did.
No.
But the thing is that that happened in my game. That's kind of funny. So they were cheap or something. I don't know. I don't know why they didn't get a different voice actor for her father, which bugs me greatly, like a lot. So it confused me the fuck out of me at first, and I'm like, why? What's happening? I'm like, is this?
I think that's on purpose, but I think it's just like like the artist thought it'd be dope, but then it just ended up being confusing and not in a good way. It ended
up being really confusing.
Not no. Whoa! I wonder what's happening. No, it's more like, are you just misleading on purpose? It's just really weird because I don't know if you noticed, but he doesn't have hair, and then he does.
Yeah, he doesn't have hair, and then it completely changes to the other model, the cop's model, and I'm like, is that? So
I think they did it on. I think they did it on purpose, to be honest.
Okay.
But I don't. I don't agree with the decision. I think that was probably the one misstep. One of the only major missteps I think they did.
Yeah. Other than being fucking. No, I'm kidding.
Well, sure.
Yeah, but yeah, I ended up immediately getting only one achievement, so I was like, "This is I'm fucking out." So I looked up the other ones though after I beat the game, and I'm like, "Oh, okay, I'm gonna fucking question my reality." I did sit there for like a good 20 minutes after the game and was just like screaming.
Yeah.
And like. My poor roommate Zach, he was in a meeting when this all was going down and like all the crazy shit is happening, and I'm literally screaming, what the fuck, like over and over again, just at the top, like literally almost at the top of my lungs. My roommates and my neighbors are probably gonna kill me because of this game. But
how did you feel about the game overall?
I thought it was really good, and I liked the complexity and the kind of.
It's kind of sweet, right? Like once you see all the pieces unfold, you're like, "Oh, this game's kind of simple." But when you're playing it, it's kind of deceptive, which is I think really hard to pull off in modern games.
Yeah, I thought it was really well done for a puzzle game, and just very.
Also, we found another puzzle game I like. Just give me a time loop thing, and I'm in.
Just shining references and time loops and
which I now get. I've seen the carpet.
I will say this: after we had that conversation last week, I looked up what the director meant.
Oh,
and he
wait, director or Stephen King?
No, the director.
He meant something else.
Because it's a little different.
I heard Stephen King hates the movie. By the way.
He hates the movie. He hates the movie. But I love the movie way better than the book. Yeah. I'm sorry, Stephen King. The book,
hey, authors aren't always right. You know what I'm saying?
No. And so, like, he left it as that it was a time loop, that he was constantly returning to the hotel to die.
That's all right.
And that he was a part of the hotel. I like it that he got trapped and he's a part of the hotel.
That makes way more sense.
Yeah, I don't know. Either way, he's stuck there, and he's now a part of the hotel, and he's a part of the system. Part of the ghost system. Anyway, so I played 12 minutes. I finished Power Washing Simulator.
By the way, last week, I meant to say something to you. Remember, I was like, I can't remember. I finally remembered like 3 days ago. Okay, so everyone knows Here's Johnny, right? And I was like, okay, when I finally watch that movie, I'll get it. But then we saw it in the movie, and I was like, what the fuck? What is that? I had no idea. So we looked it up, and it's, you probably know it's Johnny Carson, but I had no fucking idea. I was like, I thought it was going to make sense in the movie, which obviously back then it would have.
Yeah, in the 80s it would have. But yeah. Yeah, Johnny Carson. Sorry.
But it freaked. I was like, what the hell? It's so random.
That was an improv line,
I saw that. What the fuck? You weirdo.
Yeah.
Jack Nicholson. Yeah, get out of here.
Jack Nicholson losing his fucking marbles being trapped in a hotel. That's the thing about that movie is like the director antagonized everybody and they were all forced to stay on set in that hotel.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Gross.
Weird.
So I know you played Dota, and we already kind of discussed that, but I want to talk about you casting.
Oh.
On Tuesday.
Uh-huh.
And what did you think about casting?
So yeah, I casted some of the games. One series of games that I was not a part of. 2 other teams were facing off, and I've done it. I did it like 2 years ago. I've done it like probably 10 times total over the years, and it's really fun. I like it a lot.
Yeah, I think you guys did pretty good together.
Me and Mobster.
Matster.
Monster. Mobster.
Mobster.
Yeah.
Monster.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Motster.
Mot.
Yeah.
Oh, M-O-T.
Yes.
Mot,
Yeah.
like bot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Literally not
Motster.
a word. Yes.
Literally not a word. Okay. Motster. Got it. Yeah, you guys did good. That was an entertaining stream. I will say this, because I know you mentioned me playing Dota with you. It almost made me reinstall.
Whoa.
Almost made me reinstall. I was
my
like,
God.
oh,
here's what I will say.
God,
by the way,
itch.
maybe you want to next time this league comes around, because it's literally capped. It's literally capped, and no one gives a fuck. Like, no one's taking it so seriously that people are getting really mad or anything. Like, everything's fine. And, it's capped at this average level, so there's no pub stompy motherfuckers coming in from 8,000 MMR above you. And you get to have your games cast, which is so dope. So dope.
Even though I have 0 MMR.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
The zeroer the MMR, the better. Yeah, it's very fun. You could even just stand in, like fill in for a team when they don't have a person.
Like an idiot? That'd be perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway,
I'll do
very
it.
fun. If you guys suck at Dota and want to play Dota, let me know. I can hook you up. I've been living that for 8 years.
Portal just played against us. It's totally fair. It's totally fair.
You could be on my team. I don't know. I might not have the same team next time.
Oh shit. Okay, fair. Anyway, you ready for the news?
I'm ready for the news.
You ready for some news? Oh no, I closed my. Okay, no, I didn't.
Is it gonna be new news or old news?
Well, I mean, Steam. We could talk about Steam for 5 seconds. It's legal.
Okay, it's legal.
Yeah. So yesterday, the 12th of September, Steam had its 18th birthday.
Oh shit! Really? Wow.
It's a fucking Zoomer.
18.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's legal.
Jesus.
We can marry Steam.
Wait, how old is your Steam account?
My Steam account is 16 years old.
You missed it by 2 years. Jesus Christ.
I missed it by 2 years. I'm a fucking
I missed
amateur.
it by a lot. Although I guarantee I have an older account than this.
That's
for
just
like Team
sitting out
Fortress
there?
or something. Yeah, because I didn't give a shit back then. Like I just,
Yeah.
You bought the game and it had the code or whatever, and I just lost all that information. But the account I have now, the one I can prove I have, is only 11.
Yeah, I lost my original Half-Life 2 account.
Yeah.
So when Half-Life 2 came out, because it came out not as the orange box, but it just came out as its own standalone thing, you got a code and you had to activate Steam. So I had that, and I don't remember what I set that up account under. But, so I bought that, and then eventually I rebought Counter-Strike back in, like, 2005. So my account is about to turn, like, 17, but it's, like, 16 point some odd years right now.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah. It's almost 18.
The,
it's not quite there.
So, remember last week when I was talking about the RuneScape HD plugin for RuneLite and all that? So a lot of people took to Reddit and Twitter to complain, and they turned over the decision, and it came out. It is out.
Mm-hmm.
And
it's actually released.
Pretty cool. It's not as good as RuneScape 3, which a lot of people are like upset about, which is weird, but
people are weird.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know, like maybe 2013 RuneScape or something. Maybe a little bit less than that. But it's like, it's got a lot of good like shaders and shit like that, like classic like bloom and like lighting shit. So it looks pretty good. It breaks in some areas. Anti-aliasing doesn't work. It seems to crash a lot.
Oh,
but
no.
Jagex reversing that decision was good, although it would be really nice if companies would just start making the right decision, and so that we didn't have to berate the fucking bejesus out of their developers. You know? That'd be nice.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be nice too. Okay, but yeah. How much money have you guys given Lord Gaben, and how old's your Steam account? That's what I want to ask everybody. And next week we're gonna do the live episode if everything goes according to plan. I might.
You might what?
Something might. I don't know.
Oh. I was like, wait, shit! I think my internet cut out or something.
I might. I don't know quite yet. Tomorrow I go get more information about.
I mean, honestly,
so
even if
we'll
it's like the
figure it out.
101st episode, like it doesn't matter. It's fine.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
We will have an upcoming live show. How about that?
Yeah.
Details TBD.
TBD.
Yeah.
TBD. Hopefully next week. If not, we'll keep you posted on the
Refreshments.
Twitter.
TBD. Just kidding.
TBD.
Bring your own.
Anyway, yeah. We're gonna skip the next article because I don't really care about it, but I do want to bring it up on the live one, I think.
Okay.
So
Wait, you don't care about it, but you're gonna leave it on the. Okay. All right.
possibly,
Let's
I
do it.
just want to talk about like doing something for 15.
All right, next
years.
one. Skip it.
Wildfire
Skip it.
developer.
No, I'm kidding.
Wow. So Wildfire developer, he's a small indie developer and has the game called Wildfire out on Steam right now. He had to call out another game over this week for stealing artwork, and this game is called Epic Battle Heroes, and what this game does is use NFTs, and you buy heroes with NFTs, and then they were supposed to battle. Now, there's not a lot about this game out, and it's even shadier and shadier as more things were uncovered. And we'll get into that. But the artwork that was stolen from Wildfire was literally the backdrop of the whole game. So if you go to Steam and you look at it, it's got that backdrop, and that's what they were using. So he called him out, and he's like, what the fuck? What are you doing? And they removed it immediately from their website, and they're like, we're really sorry. I want to tell you about the art that was used on the site. We got it from a web dev, and we didn't check it out, you know, to make sure it was not stolen. And they said, our mistake. This won't happen again.
But
honestly,
dun, dun, dun.
But yep, the big but. The internet was on it like flies on shit, and they found more artwork that was either stolen or like copied over, because like if you look at Hall of NFT's Twitter, the GIF that they uploaded with all these skinned heroes is really bad, and it looks like they just copy and pasted like other pixel art on top of pixel art, and it just looks really trashy and really shitty.
Damn.
And yeah, so they found more artwork that was stolen, just random people on the internet, and sales were supposed to start yesterday for this thing, but it's still in early access. And if you go to their website, they were starting to sell them for 0.01 Ethereum, and that's like less than $1. But that was a bidding price, so you had to bid wars for these different NFT heroes for a game that potentially nobody knows about. If that doesn't sound sketch, it gets worse. So they after all of this accusation and more stuff started coming out, they deleted their Twitter. They just straight up deleted their Twitter. It doesn't exist anymore. Then their website, everything is grayed out. So like they still have like the GIF of the different rotating heroes, but they're all grayed out. So you can't even see what they look like. And then the backdrop is gone from their website, and everything is just completely gone from their shit. But you could still potentially bid on these NFT heroes in the next few days. Yeah, it was just a cash grab. It was just like a cash grab scam for NFTs.
That makes some sense.
It's fucking shady shit. Don't be shady. Don't steal any people's art. It just makes me mad.
But it's gonna happen. It's
literally gonna happen.
Literally unstoppable.
Yeah.
Mobile has been doing it for years.
Oh yeah, it probably was gonna be.
There's probably other Steam games that we don't even know about.
Oh, I guess that's true.
Because if we didn't know about this, how are we gonna know about the other ones? You know, the NFT like video game shit really rubs me the wrong way. Axie Infinity has real, people behind it. It's like a large player base and like millions in sales, but like, I don't know, man. That just feels like building your castle on sand to me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's very.
I could definitely be wrong. We've been wrong about a couple things on this podcast so far, but
you know.
If that's like the fucking future of gaming, I might just find a new hobby. If all games come out and they're like NFTs and shit, I'm gonna be so gone, dude.
I'm out.
Jesus Christ.
I'm totally out.
I don't want to spend money on a game where my money comes back to me as more money. I want it to be gone forever.
Set it on fire in front of me. I want Gaben to come out, take my hundreds of dollars for a stupid
and just swallow
sniper.
It and then spit fire.
Spit fire in my face, please. Yeah. Gaben, spit in my face.
Yep. Yes, please, Gaben. I'm sure you get this request often, but
I bet you he really does. God, I dare you to email him saying that.
Spit in my face.
Spit in my face.
It's like the fucking Instagram girls that are like, oh my God, step on me.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. Oh my God, you're beautiful. Step on me. Anyway. So because Twitter, I love Twitter and I hate Twitter because Twitter is great, but also the worst. And like you said, it's just people reacting to things. Have you seen Thick Thor?
I was just gonna send you an image on that actually.
I
think you're really gonna like.
Let me see it. Yeah. It's not TOS. You guys can't see it.
No, you can't see it. But just look up Stavros, Fat Thor.
Oh, that's Stavros?
Yeah.
Oh my God, what a beautiful
He said, little late on this, but new Thor on God of War looks awesome.
Oh my God, yes, Stavros.
Yeah. It's good.
Oh, that's beautiful. Anyway,
so I did see it, and the one valid criticism I've seen of it is he doesn't have goddamn chest hair.
Yeah. Okay, that's my only complaint.
Where's his chest? He's bare fucking chested? What? Come on.
Yeah, why is it bare chested like a fucking 12-year-old boy? I want a thick, hairy man.
You need to get lost in the jungle, you know what I mean?
Yes, I want to get lost in his chest. So, the only thing I could compare this to is like people getting mad over Aloy, that she wasn't feminine enough, and God forbid that she wasn't fucking wearing makeup in the apocalypse. And so now, it's just so interesting. People losing their goddamn minds over Thick Thor. Everybody, I think, was picturing Chris Hemsworth when he was, fucking ripped AF and everything. I'm not going to say that Chris Hemsworth is a beautiful man, but also I don't see anything wrong with Thick Thor. And so, yeah, it just doesn't make any sense. He's a ginger, and like the tails do.
We all know gingers are fat. That's just a fact. That's just, look it up. Wikipedia.
I was more going with like the Lord that is Thor, because
Yeah. But you brought it up in the context of
German.
Big Thor.
Oh, I'm sorry. Big Thor. I'm sorry. You're right. Like, honestly, he looks like the world's strongest man who just won in 2020. He looks, or 2021. He looks like him. Like, the dude's got like a big belly. And there's this old internet quote from JF Caron. He's also from Quebec. He's got the cutest accent. And he's also a strong man. He competes regularly. And he was reading mean tweets one day, and somebody said, how come they're the strongest man, but they don't have abs? And his replies was, abs is not a sign of power. It's just a sign that you don't eat enough.
Well, that's not what that is. But it's also, it has nothing to do with your bicep strength.
Yeah. And so, like, it's just really funny that people are getting mad. Especially, it's guys. It's not women. It's dudes.
Yeah, but because men are raised on pornography, right? And in porn, you do not want some limp dick motherfucker. You know what I mean? You want a powerful dude because that is your avatar. So that's how men start seeing everyone in the world. Where they want that's where it comes from. You don't want a fat superhero because you're the superhero. You're supposed to project yourself onto the superhero. So now for me, I would love if this got normalized. Let's fucking go.
I think whole dad.
I'm gonna cosplay Thor for sure.
Yes, please.
Halloween, let's go.
Okay. Yeah, do it. I think this should be a thing. Like, this should be reaffirmed that, like, the whole dad bod debate. Although the funny thing,
a little bit beyond a dad bod, I think.
Okay, maybe he's got a keg. That's fine. Yeah. He knows how to party.
Yeah. He's
totally
got the mead.
Acceptable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look,
it's acceptable.
Thor is also royalty. Okay. He goes to every party. All right.
Yeah. He gets to drink and eat and be fucking merry, and of course he's gonna fucking.
And he picks up his hammer because he's worthy, not because of strength. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
he's also got the cheeks to clap the thunder.
Yeah, for sure.
My favorite thing that I did read about this
is
that they were
looking at Stav while we're talking about this.
I know. I'm looking at him too, and he's so beautiful.
It's great.
What a beautiful bastard. But so the best things besides Stavros cosplaying as him is people were calling the gods from God of War Sky Daddies. And so now they want more body positive Sky Daddy dad bod gods.
Jesus Christ.
It was 10 out of 10 the best fucking debate. And like people were just getting so upset over like it's just so ridiculous. It made me laugh. I think it's definitely
I think there's room for all of it. Like, why can't we just have a version like this? Like, I don't think everything needs to be this way, but like this is the vision of the artist. Like, who gives a shit? It's made up garbage, you pieces of shit.
It's a fucking video game.
Yeah.
Why are you getting mad at Thick
Variety
Thor?
is better than not.
Yeah. Oh, another thing that I did see of God of War recently too, and like everybody memed on it, was people complaining that the boat animation getting into the boat was the same. It's fucking ridiculous what gamers will complain about. So like Thick Thor getting into a fucking boat, like, oh no, the game's named the fucking same. Are you gonna get mad at that too? Should it be named not God of War? How
I can't
are you
believe they're
gonna know what the
reusing
fuck
characters
you're playing?
for this game. Holy shit.
How dare they use
up.
Kratos?
Kratos? Do you not know other fucking letters?
Yeah, come on. What
Jesus.
if it's just, I think you do get to play Thick Thor though.
Oh.
I know.
I heard Kratos dies in those first 10 minutes.
Is he gonna come back again?
I don't know. You'll have to play and find out. I mean, not that you ever will, because PlayStations are inaccessible. Which, by the way, we know someone, a mutual, okay, who mysteriously got a PS4 last month.
A PS5, you mean?
PS5, sorry, yes.
CK?
A mutual.
A mutual? Continue?
No way. That was at MSRP. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
No
way.
Had a little birdie.
I'm not saying it's a he or she.
Birdie.
What the fuck is this?
I'm sorry.
A mutual.
A mutual.
I say mutual, but they're partnered. It's gender. It could be a man or a woman. I'm not saying, but they scalped it. They bought from scalpers.
Oh no.
That individual that I have not named. You've said some names that could be wrong or right. It doesn't. I have no idea.
That's
but
true. It squeaks, isn't it?
The important
thing
is stop saying people in the same circle. Stop saying people in the same circle.
You could just say evil space money at that point.
Evil space money. It's you.
It was me. It was me. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Now, when you mysteriously don't have a PS5, we're gonna have to explain that. And the explanation is you got too embarrassed from this episode and you sold it. So
I gave it away. I gave it away to a hospital.
Holy
God,
shit!
fuck!
You gave it away to a homeless child that doesn't know how to read.
You?
So I have a home. Thank you.
Oh, okay, fair.
Yeah.
I
I would like a PS5 though. Thank you. I would learn to read for a PS5.
Would you? Okay, that's good to know.
I'm not committing. Let's not go crazy.
I mean, you did say you were going to read a book last week, so...
I said lots of things last week. What, are you going to remember everything I said?
I can go listen to the podcast since we fucking record this. I do actually listen to the podcast. I know that's kind of a surprise to both of us.
I used to.
Don't you listen to it while you edit it?
I mean, kind of, technically. Like, I'm listening for bad noises, the ones I don't want, but in general, I just tune it out. Like, I don't know. They're saying some shit. Who gives a fuck?
I'm surprised you tune out your own voice, considering how much you like to listen to yourself.
I love my own voice, but I don't like what comes out of it, usually. Like, I like the tone, but I don't like the words that I use.
Poo poo pee pee dumb.
Poo poo doggo blah 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 fuck 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 fuck. I do like that word. That word's good.
It's a good word. I agree. Fuck fuck fuck. So, you ready for the last bit of news? And this is why we skipped the other thing, because this is probably going to take a hot minute.
Uh-oh.
The verdict finally came in last Friday.
Oh, no.
Epic versus Apple.
I just want to, before, I haven't heard this story or seen anything on it. I just want to change my position real quick on my prediction, if that's okay. No, go ahead.
So I think Epic kind of won more than they think they do right now at the end of the day, but both sides are technically at a loss. So Gonzalez Rogers concluded that Apple was unfairly monopolizing the mobile app space since the iOS.
The app space that they made, yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, basically. And
sure. To be honest, I think Steam has monopolized the Steam marketplace. If I'm being honest with you, it's
so terrible. That's the thing, and like we'll get to that a little bit later. She ordered Epic to pay for damages for violating its development agreement with Fortnite, and
do you know how much that is?
Kind of, yes, a little bit. So
it's got to be multiple tens of millions or something, right?
It's only for 1 month, and it's about 3.6 million, and possibly other undisclosed amounts.
Pay it, Epic.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, you're in the red already. Oh God, it's so fun to hit on Epic. Oh my God.
I know. I feel like such a big bully to Tim Sweeney, but I kind of just.
Oh, the millionaire way.
You know, but anyway, so. Gonzalez Rogers.
Should we interview him for the podcast? Do you think he would come on?
I doubt he'll ever come on if he ever hears us.
He wouldn't hear it, though. How would he hear it? He's never going to know.
He's going to Google us and then listen to every podcast and then be like, no. Anyway, yeah, he's going to listen to the 100 hours of this. So, she ruled that Epic must pay Apple its 30% of the cut. For the more than $12 million in revenue, which is, like I said, roughly about 3.6 million, collected from Fortnite users between August and October of last year. So it's a little longer than a month, sorry. As well as 30% from the undisclosed revenue that Epic continued to collect on while the trial was underway. So I don't know how...
Oh, Jesus. This trial went on for 2 years.
It started in 2020. Yeah, a whole year. So I don't know if I guess it was old mobile users that still had it on their game that were still able to pay for things. I'm not entirely sure how that works. But so, and then the judge also found that Apple must also allow developers to lead users to other ways to pay, including external links in their apps, buttons, or other call to actions that direct people payment outside of. And this ends up violating an actual California law. So they ended up having to basically allow this now. And this option basically is going to cut the 30% revenue that the in-app purchases would happen. Now, it's a little harder to do these in-app purchases through a thing because then you have to open a browser and then it brings up a new window and then you have to put in your credit card through that way. But I think most, fucking OSs or even like my mobile phone saves my fucking credit card information. Like, I don't understand why this is that big of a deal. People are like, oh, it's going to be so inconvenient. Okay, sure. Sure, please tell me how it's going to be inconvenient. But, so, with that being all said, this is what I'm going to say about this. Just because you're a successful company doesn't mean you're a monopoly. Just like Steam. I don't think Steam is a monopoly. Yeah, they have a lot of developers on here. There's now Epic to compete with them. But there's been other people for many years, like Greenlight Gaming. GOG has been around for a very long time.
Green Man.
Origin?
You mean Green Man?
Green Man?
Green
Wait,
Light
what did I say?
was a Steam thing.
Oh, Greenlight. Yeah, I mean Green Man. You're right. Greenlight was Steam's thing. That was for greenlighting developers. Anyway.
Okay, so where is Apple's monopoly?
That's the thing is like, they don't have a monopoly. At the end of the day, I think she did finally rule that they don't have a monopoly, even though most of their apps, no matter how much Tim Cook doesn't want it to be about video games, their App Store revenue from games is approximately 7%. And even in court, Tim Cook said, he's like, yeah, there's other options. It's called Android. Go get that instead.
There's also the Windows Phone. There's
a Zoom?
BlackBerry.
Is BlackBerry still a thing?
I don't know. You could buy an old one.
I'm going to download Fortnite and play it on my BlackBerry.
You could make Fortnite run on a Nokia if you wanted to.
Shit, yeah, you can. I believe it. And then you could throw it across the room as you lose, and it will be fine. It'll work just fine. You could set it on fire. And
I can't believe I'm on Apple's side with this. I hate them in everything. I don't own a single Apple device.
I also agree.
But it's like, come on.
Yeah, they don't have a monopoly. However, them constantly like pushing their in-app thing was the big violation. But with that being said, Apple and Epic's contract was valid, and Epic knowingly broke that contract. Just because you don't like your contract anymore and it turns against you in the end, you still originally agreed to these terms.
Yeah.
Now, there's much more professional ways of going about breaking a contract or even renegotiating a contract.
Yeah.
Like,
Send
you could have
a middle finger gif like I plan to do when I quit my job.
I sent one of my jobs that I was really upset with, sorry for your loss card. And that's how I resigned. but so it said like Apple and Epic were unwilling to work together, I think. Like, they did try to renegotiate, but then they decided, nah, fuck this. We're not going to try to go through the court system immediately. We're just going to straight up say fuck you and put in this payment system into the market without warning. And then, what do you do when they remove your app? You literally have a shit fit like a toddler for breaking a contract that you agreed to. It's incredibly unprofessional way of going about it. I think it's very childish. And there's like a lot of things that Tim Sweeney says on his Twitter that just like make me cringe because I feel like they're incredibly childish and unprofessional. Like, I know I'm a fucking idiot who loves to do hours of research and read about stupid stories about video games and other stupid shit. So I know all about unprofessionalism. However, he is a fucking CEO and I'm just a little nerd on the goddamn internet. Yeah. You know what I wouldn't do? If I had a contract with somebody, I wouldn't fucking break it.
If we ever become successful, we're going to have some sort of legal agreement. And I plan to fuck you over as much as possible.
That's got to be a part of the clause. Fuck evil space buddy over
however
as
I
much
can
as
financially ruin this bitch is what we're going with. Is the meeting I'm going to have with my lawyer team.
But yeah. So, after all this, Epic immediately turned around and filed an appeal trying to take it up to the next court level. They're trying to go up to the Supreme. Because they were in state, right?
God, they're so greedy. They're so greedy.
And they also said to their users that they're the ones who... How do I put this? So it's just so stupid because, like, they're allowed to point users to their in-app purchases now. That's what they wanted. Like, they're getting what they want at the end of the day. I think they just don't want to allow Apple any revenue from the store, which doesn't make any fucking sense for Apple. That's the stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard. Like, you charge a percentage on the fucking Epic Store. Why do you think they don't deserve a cut? You're asking, you're like a entitled Zoomer at this point. But the thing is, like, for this one, like, Epic wins, obviously. They get that. But then they're like, we need to take it further, blah, 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 blah. Like, I just don't understand how they don't think that they won that. Like, they should take the loss, obviously, and just pay Apple for the revenue and stuff. But, like, it just doesn't make any fucking sense to me. Like, they're like, this isn't a win for consumers and game developers. How is this not a win for consumers? How is this not a win for game developers? Like, this never happened before, and now it has to happen. Was it really about the
little guy, Tim Sweeney? Was it really?
No, I don't think it was.
No.
I honestly don't think it was.
Incidentally, it will help them. Good job. Fucking golf clap to you. Take a fucking seat.
And now they're holding Fortnite hostage, and they're like, we'll put it on the store when we feel like it's appropriate, basically.
My God. And then, in the meantime, you have, like, Tim Sweeney retweeting shit about, like, Apple won't let the app on in the Korean market, blah, blah, blah. Like, okay, what about you? Are you conceding to anything? No? Okay, well.
No.
You've made your bed.
Yeah. So Apple still has plenty of time to file an appeal. They may or may not. Who knows at the end of the day? They also might just say, fuck you, and try to tie this up in the courts if it goes to court again. This was actually really fast trial for a whole year. Like, like, from start to finish, a year trial is pretty fucking short, especially in Apple's terms, considering they're notorious for holding things up in court. With that also being said, they have until December 9th. That's when the rulings will take effect. So Apple has to change its store policy by the 9th of December, which is coming up pretty fucking quick.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. It's just kind of insane and kind of amazing at the same time.
We should look into, don't tell anyone else this, but we should look into what other apps like have a high engagement rating on their store and see, because all of them are gonna do this, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Store. But I bet the stocks of those companies are gonna skyrocket once they can start earning for themselves, you know?
Is this some insider trading?
It's not insider because I don't have any. I have nothing of any of these companies. I haven't even named a specific one. So we'll DM each other privately about which one it definitely is, and then it will be insider trading.
I think that's just like colluding. I don't know what that is.
No,
people do it on the internet.
Fucking,
it's totally
people
legal.
do that all the time. If too many people do it, then
I'm kidding.
Green Arrow or shut it down or whatever the fuck. What was that? Robin Hood? Yeah, Robin Hood. Yeah.
Robin
It's
will
the same
only let you
character.
buy
Robin
share-
Hood, Green Arrow,
Green
whatever.
Arrow. Yeah, I guess we'll have to Google and see what fucking iPhone apps are number one after Fortnite was. But yeah, what do you guys think of the ruling in this case? Do you
Are
think
you as
that
mad
they're
as we are?
Yeah, are you as mad as we are? Do you think that Apple was in the right? Do you think Tim Sweeney's in the right? Do
I think
you
Todd Howard
nobody's
should have
in the
won.
right? How dare you? How dare you? Although, okay, since we're going to talk about Todd Howard and we're done with this conversation, it was really funny when I saw people posting today that Deathloop is an amazing work of art and one of the best games to come out this year so far and is a banger and is a total PlayStation win. Thank you, Microsoft Gaming. I saw a tweet like that. Somebody was all like,
well,
good job, Bethesda and Microsoft Gaming.
Isn't it only on PS4 and 5 and
No.
It's not
It's
on
on the
Xbox, right?
It's on the Xbox and it's on PC. We could go buy it right now.
I know it's on PC. I know that. But I don't
on
think it's on.
Xbox.
I don't. Are you sure?
That you know how stupid that would be to not put this game
Yeah, but they
on?
could have different contracts in place before the thing
No, no,
happened.
no, no,
Let
no,
me see. Deathloop.
Well, another thing that I didn't bring up because I'm tired of talking about Bethesda is they went back on all of their contracts with Sony. So Starfield will no longer be on the PlayStation 5, and neither will be the next Elder Scrolls.
Sorry, what did you say?
Elder Scrolls and Starfield will not be on PlayStation 5. So it would really shock me if Deathloop was not on the Xbox.
Since Bethesda became part of Microsoft recently, you might be wondering why Deathloop isn't launching on Xbox Series
It's
X
not!
or S or Xbox One. Those are Microsoft-produced consoles. After all, so what gives?
I'm actually genuinely surprised. It sounds like it's coming out later in the year.
Yeah, it was a deal between Bethesda and Sony. Yep.
Fucking Sony.
God, you better go apologize to those people you scoffed at.
I'm sorry. I'm the worst person ever. Please.
Pretty much. I mean, I'm glad we agree on that.
I thought it was going to be on Xbox. I'm actually kind of surprised it's not on Xbox. But
I think this is the
later.
last Bethesda produced title that will happen too.
Yeah, that will be on the PlayStation. I just looked over at work and I got a ticket. And now it's fuck.
Yeah. Call us the weekend. Maybe they'll believe you. Maybe they're stoners. They're like, oh shit, okay.
We're closed. Sorry. Come back tomorrow. Technically, we're closed, so that's true. Anyway, that's it for the news. I fucked up on Deathloop. I can't believe I didn't know that. Shit.
I'm going to play it tomorrow, I think, by the way. So
Oh,
I'll have
you
something
bought
to
it?
talk about for next week. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. That'd be good.
I don't know. I buy everything. You know, I still have New World, even though I'm not going to fucking play that game. You know, I just,
New
whatever.
World? You played that game.
Yeah, I played the beta, but I was like, I'd rather play RuneScape, but I kept it.
Is it because of Tim the Tatman? He got you so
No, absolutely not. I
hyped. He
mean,
got you so
it was
hyped.
very fun to watch, but I don't want to be part of something like that at all. The
Yeah.
big PvP raid, that's not for me. Not for me, fam.
No, you're just
You
gonna...
know what is for me? Live podcasts.
Live podcast next week, hopefully.
Hopefully,
I'll keep you
cross your
posted.
fingers and dot your I's and circle your O's or whatever you do with that.
Yeah, I'll make a post on Twitter about it, and then if it falls through because I had to have emergency surgery, I'll keep you guys posted, obviously. So pay attention to our Discords and pay attention to Twitter. And you can find us at Evil Space Money and The Real Ports on Twitch and Twitter, and our podcast at Ignore Backlog. And please keep sharing us. We love you. When you share, it makes us really happy.
Yeah.
And I'm fuzzy on the inside.
We don't show it because we're not allowed contractually.
Are you sure?
But we do appreciate it. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I want it. What if I want to show it and I get really happy?
Well, you better
Maybe
buy
when
out
I
of your
get-
contract. It's $35 to me.
Wait,
Pretty
why
low.
$35?
Well, because that's how much I'm going to
When did
spend
I
on some of these Arcanas for the people in my Dota League.
I was gonna ask. I'm like, wait, that number sounds really familiar. Does that mean I get another Arcana too?
No.
Oh. What if I start playing Dota again?
Yeah, I mean, if you make it on to my team, you're going to have to try out rigorously. No one else has had to do that, but you will. And if you do make it on, you won't. Then we'll talk about it. Yeah.
Okay. What can I play Kodal? Please.
You know what his name is?
Keeper of the Light.
Okay. Most people say coddle, and you say
Coddle?
codal, which makes me think you think there's a D in there somewhere, which there's not.
Kotal?
Coddle.
Kodal.
Yep. You got it.
Keeper of the Dick.
But yeah,
Light.
he's good mid
Yay!
apparently, which is my position. But you can,
I'll play mid.
if you beat me mid, we could you can play mid.
I'll play mid.
Okay.
I'll play support. I'll do it. I'll be support. I don't care.
Okay.
I'm installing
good.
Dota. Oh,
There's no Arcana for coddle, so you'll have to pick a different hero to have an Arcana for. But
That's stupid. I don't want to play anymore. I'm uninstalling it.
wait, install it. Maybe it'll come out with one.
All right, I'll install it. Anyway, good night, everyone.
Good night. Good night, Sheila. Good night, Sheila. Bye, Sheila. Like the whatever the internet used to do, dial up.
You want to do
You know what I'm saying?
Is that the dial-up sound to you? Yeah, okay. I can see it now.
Yeah.
I can see it.
Yeah, it's not perfect, but I'm in the ballpark.
Yeah, you're pretty much in the ballpark. It's literally amazing.